Go.
God, y'all pushy. God.
Shimmery dinky dinky dink, shimmery dinky doo.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Station. This is Bob.
Thank you, Boo Radley. Hey, this is Miles with Static Radio. So come
Boo
on,
Radley.
pick out the shoes.
Boo Radley? Seriously?
Each week, I'm going to just introduce you as some
Oh, okay. Is that your
weird,
new
quirky
bit?
character. Yeah, that's gonna be your new bit.
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
I was going to lead with something else, but because you said Boo Radley, I will tell you what happened to
Why
me
do I always
today.
trigger something? I always trigger something in your head every time I say the weirdest thing. You always say, hey, and you know what? I can tell you all about Boo Radley. Oh
That's
yeah.
right.
What?
I went to the McDonald's where Boo Radley works today. So I was in the city in St. Louis, and I got some lunch, and I went by a little McDonald's in the city, and
yeah.
and it was god awful slow. It was the slowest McDonald's that I've ever been to, and I'm like waiting in line, and I'm like, God, this is taking it. You know, it was lunchtime. It was noonish, like 12:15, something like that. And I'm like, okay, it's lunchtime. They're busy or whatever. But then I'm like looking, you know, I worked at McDonald's. I don't know if you knew this. I think I've mentioned it. I worked at McDonald's many, many years ago. And
You were sexually molested at McDonald's.
I was sexually harassed. Yes. Multiple times I was sexually harassed. Yes.
Harass. I'm sorry, not molested. Harass. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah. No,
I was molested, but that was a willing thing. The harassment was the unwilling part.
Who's doing who? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, but that was, you know, it's really a good thing. You're getting me off topic here, but that sexual harassment didn't come to its own until more in the 2000s, because you and I would have both been guilty of that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I used to, not, and I don't mean by grabbing people or anything. I used to go at McDonald's a long time ago. I'll get back to Boo Radley here just a second. At McDonald's a long time ago, they used to have a washing machine and I think they had a dryer too, in the back of the McDonald's, like in the very back.
Really?
And because they would wash their own towels, right? So you'd have all these towels, and they'd be all nasty with grease and whatever, and you'd throw in a load of towels and wash them. Well, I was so lazy, and they had like these little detergent packs, like one-off things like you'd get at the laundromat, right?
Yeah.
So I would go in. There's times that I was in there where my uniform was really nasty because I didn't wash it.
Yeah.
And I would go stand in the back of McDonald's in my underwear and wash my clothes.
Oh my God. Oh God, I'm getting a visual I don't even want to see. Oh my God.
So I would go in. This is like a Kramer Seinfeld thing. I would go in my uniform, and I'd be like, man, this thing is disgusting. But I'd be early. And so then you used to be able to get food. Like you got so much food allotment if you worked, depending on how long you worked and everything.
Yeah.
So I would I would wear my dirty uniform in and go early. I would make my food. I would take it to the back.
Yeah.
And I would I'd take my clothes off.
Oh my God.
Throw them into the washer. Use their soap.
Oh my God.
I'd like have
were you
what?
I'm picturing the song "Goodbye Horses" playing when you're back there
No,
dancing
no,
with your
no. I
junk
kept
tucked,
I kept my
with your,
underwear on. Come
with your
on.
junk tucked in between your legs, and you're dancing.
No, no. I had
Would you
like a
do me? I
t-shirt,
do me.
t-shirt and underwear, you know, and
You
socks.
are kidding. God. Oh my God. Why?
So I would go back
Oh,
there and I'd like I'd have some old chairs and I'd set up a makeshift area and I'd wash my clothes and eat my meal.
it beat off.
No, I didn't do that. But people would come back there and they'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I had to wash my
Oh my.
uniform."
That was my next question. Did people see you doing this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now you know why I got
Oh
sexually harassed.
yeah. Now, yeah, this is all becoming way too clear. Yeah.
So yeah, I would go back there and I'd eat my meal and wait for my clothes to get washed. You know, it takes
Mhm.
about 20 minutes or whatever. Throw them in the dryer because it's only like two things. It's a shirt and a pants.
Yeah.
You know, and they dry like instantly because they were made of rayon or something. They almost didn't even get wet.
Right.
And then I'd put them on and I'd go to work.
Oh my God. Oh my
People
God. This
can't
is
do
so
that these
weird.
days. They don't allow that kind of behavior. That
This is one of the weirdest things you've ever told me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have known you for a very long time. This might be in the top three weirdest things you've ever told me.
I don't think they let people do that anymore. But where I was
Yeah.
working there, that nobody even batted an eye. Nobody rarely came. It was way in the back, and you really didn't hardly ever see anybody back there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
apparently.
I'd be like, yeah, I'll be back here. I'm like, I would even tell the manager, I gotta wash this uniform. They're like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what are you doing here so early? I'm gonna eat and wash my uniform. They're like, okay.
Wasn't there like some old lady that was like trying to,
Oh yes, she would grab me. Yes.
get your sesame seed buns going there?
Yes. Oh gosh, yes.
Oh my
Well, she kept telling
gosh.
me that she had an open marriage and come over and all this kind of stuff.
Oh. So I'm tempted to go over there.
Oh my goodness. So, but anyway, let's go back to Boo Radley. So,
All right.
so my uniform's clean and I went to work. But so I met this McDonald's in St. Louis just today, and
Yeah.
I'm waiting. It's just taking forever, and then I pull I pull up to the speaker, and I'm like, to everybody outside the car, I'm patient. Inside the car, I'm like, pull the fuck up. Come on, pull up. There's like a whole
Yeah.
car length, pull up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, this person is
Yeah.
not pulling up enough, and so finally I get to the
Right.
speaker and I'm waiting, and so then I started doing like what you do is I don't want to be rude because a lot of people are like, hey, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never do that because they used to do that when I was working there.
Yeah.
I just whistle, like I start whistling a song because they can hear you when you're there, right?
Right.
And so I just start whistling a song like I'm waiting, and then finally somebody will hear that and they'll come on the speaker. So the guy comes on, and he's like, "Oh, well, welcome to McDonald's," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Hold on a second." Okay, so I wait. And he's like, "Hello, welcome to McDonald's." He goes, "Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm doing too much."
I'm washing my
I'm
clothes.
like, and then he's like, again, "Welcome to McDonald's. What do you want?" And I tell him, I said, I want a double hamburger and a medium fry. He's like, "A double hamburger and a small coffee." I'm like, no. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing too much.
What is it, Jimmy Stewart? What?
Yeah. And so then I wait. I'm very patient. He comes back. He goes, "Okay, a double hamburger and what?" And I said, "A medium fry." He's like, "Okay." And he tells me the total, and I pull forward. I get up there. It's Corky.
Dun, 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 dun.
So people don't know, of course. There's a thing called Life Goes On. It had this guy with
Yeah,
Down syndrome. He was an
yeah,
actor. He played Corky.
Kristen.
There's this guy at the window who's moving like an automaton in slow motion, but he's obviously differently abled. You know what I mean?
Wait, he's doing the drive-through.
He's doing the drive-through.
Okay.
He's the one that's too busy, and he's
Hey,
like,
that's power to him, man. If you
that's
can
what
do
I
that,
said. That's what I said. I'm like, hey,
power to you,
fantastic.
dude, man.
So,
Yeah.
then I'm an asshole. I'm trying to get these people to hurry up. And this poor guy, he'd give him my money and everything, and he counts it out, and he's doing a great job, but he's obviously,
Mm-hmm.
this is, he's not going to be working for SpaceX or anything anytime soon.
Yeah.
So, but he does a great job. He's just very, kind of metered,
Yeah.
And I'm like, thanks a lot, buddy. Have a good day, And I get a better attitude because I've been an asshole sitting in the car here.
Aw.
And so then I pull up to the next window. And
Mm-hmm.
cutest woman, little young woman, has got my stuff, and she's sashaying up to the window. And you know what? Another person of differently abled person. Hi, how you doing? I'm like, I'm great. And she's like, have you got a double hamburger? And I like, yeah. And she goes, I just got a check.
All right.
And then I said, can I get some ketchup? And she gets me ketchup and gives it to me. And I'm like, it was probably one of the most it put me in my place, number one, because I was so impatient. The nicest people, best McDonald's thing. It took forever, granted, but any day that being nice to you at the drive-thru is fantastic. So I was just like, I can't believe it. They have this McDonald's, and during the lunch rush, has got these folks working. They're doing a great job. I mean, it's they're not the quickest in the world, but who gives a shit? We're all in too much of a hurry anyway. So
Right.
but two very nice people helped me out today, and I couldn't have felt worse at the time because I was being in such a hurry.
Your typical asshole self.
That's right, my typical asshole self. And then I thought, I wonder if there's one guy in the back with the washer with his uniform off. No.
Yeah, I'm thinking it. Yeah.
But anyway, so you talk about Boo Radley. It's Boo Radley was in Kill a Mockingbird as a person with some issues there, but
played by a young Robert Duvall.
very young Robert Duvall. Yes.
If you ever watched the movie.
Yeah. So anyway, it made my day when I got through there, and everything was tasty and good like I like it, and it just took a little longer. It took like maybe 5 more minutes or something. I don't know. It didn't matter at that point. So, but it's just funny. It's just so funny. I'm like,
That is funny.
I thought at first, I'm like, well, it's just the one guy slowing it down, but no, but they had a whole system and everything, and the two of the happiest people, I mean, the one guy wasn't too emotive that took my money, but he was really trying to concentrate, so
yeah,
he was a bit overwhelmed with the whole situation, I think, but he was managing, so
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he's just getting the hang of it, I think, so.
Yeah.
But I was just like, wow, that's great. I think that's fantastic, and everybody needs to just take a chill pill.
That is good. I applaud you, McDonald's. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's the I've always we were talking just before we got started about how your uncle or whoever worked until he died, basically, because he probably enjoyed working, right?
Well, he did retire eventually, but he did work well into his.
He worked well into past most people work,
Yeah.
And everybody wants to do something, and if these guys don't mind, if they like doing that, then more power to them. Well,
Yeah.
everybody can just take a step back and wait a little bit. It's no big. You're not going to die if you don't get your hamburger right away. So,
Right.
you know, but
Yeah.
it was a great day at McDonald's. I'm happy for them. So.
Your happy meal.
I got a happy meal. I did. It was very tasty as well. It was very well. It was actually probably one of the, considering I haven't been to that McDonald's since before COVID. So 2 years now. Probably 2 years ago, I had this sloppy ass hamburger made by somebody who was angry. This was perfectly made. Everything was in the right place, and it wasn't. It didn't have the ketchup all over the wrapper or anything. So I will take that and an extra 5 minutes every day of the week. So
Yeah, get it right. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I don't even care if they got it right. Just the happiness of it all was good. So.
Yeah, they gotta get it right too, though. Yeah, that's part.
We'll see. When I go back, if I go back, which I will eventually go back. It's going to be a while, but I'll go back and we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
Congrats to those folks. Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, I'm sure that they don't get to hang around the washer like I did back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, that'd be very creepy.
Yeah, that way.
You'd be on TikTok, I guarantee it. Oh my God.
That's why I'm kind of glad that all that wasn't around back then, because there's a lot of stuff that probably would have made it. It's fun to talk about it now, but probably not good at the time.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you?
So, well, you ruined my McDonald's story, jerk. Thanks a lot.
What do you mean?
No, you ruined it. Now I had a McDonald's story going. Now you ruined it.
Are you serious? You had a McDonald's story? Tell it.
I did. It just happened today. Yeah.
Tell it. You gotta tell it. Just tell it how it is.
I was behind you at the drive-thru. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you weren't behind me. I know that.
No, so it was a morning thing, and maybe if I can fit them in just three quick stories, but so the guy ahead of me, and it wasn't that busy, but the guy ahead of me.
Oh, so you really are going to tell a McDonald's story?
Yeah, well,
you went to
the guy
breakfast?
Ahead of me, what?
Breakfast at McDonald's?
Yeah, I like breakfast at McDonald's, yeah.
I know, you like to get the big breakfast.
No, not anymore. I get the McGriddle.
Oh, okay. It's probably even worse for you, but okay.
Well, come on.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
This son of a bitch is ahead of me, and he pulls up, and I'm just like, "You come on, god damn it!" Like you would never say this to this person's face, but you're like, in your own car, you can be a jackass, just like you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, what is the holdup? And I realize he's wanting the lady to scan his phone.
Oh, he's paying on the app or something.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, the fuck is this? I mean, this is not adding anything to anyone's enjoyment. This is like,
I think you get points. I don't do this, but I think you can get points to get free food. So
I like to get you points to get the F out of the line. That's what I'd like to give you points. Come on, you dumb ass, go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
To get that done, and so now he's pulled up to the food thing. I'm paying mine. And this dude is like a collapsed building. Like his left shoulder is very high up in the air, but you cannot see the right shoulder. Like it's like dipped down.
Okay.
Like this guy's driving diagonally or something. I'm like,
that's weird. Is it?
I go, this is Bob Lament. This is what. I don't know what.
I'm trying to think. I don't think my shoulder. No, I don't think my shoulders go that way. But
I don't know. It was so awkward. My back was hurting looking at it. I'm like, man, this has got to be the most awkward driving position, right?
Yeah.
And so he takes off. I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. So I get my food. As I pull out, now he's blocked the exit.
Right.
He has stopped. I assume he's fucking around with his points. Or whatever the hell he's fucking. I'm like, oh, God
He's
damn
like,
it.
I got a free
Man.
coffee. I got to go back.
I got to add up my points now. Yay. Oh, my God. Bob Lament, move the car.
Yeah.
You and your technology, move.
Uh-huh.
Move. You know, the rest of us work for a living. Move the car,
Yeah,
please.
I got you.
Please. Oh. All right. A couple days ago, I'm in a different drive-thru. I like to spread the love. I go to
Yeah.
Hardee's.
What is this? A McDonald's or is it something else?
The first story was McDonald's. Now, the second story is Hardee's.
Oh, you
And
do like to spread the love.
these are very quick stories.
What did you
hopefully,
do
but
at Hardee's? What, were you getting lunch or breakfast again?
breakfast. I like to have breakfast.
What is it with you and breakfast? Oh my gosh, I don't even eat breakfast.
No, I don't. I just like doing it. I like doing it.
So what do they have at Hardee's instead? If they don't have a McGriddle, what do they got there?
Well, I used to like their biscuit. They've tampered with their biscuits. Their biscuits were really good at one point, and now they've tampered with them. They're not as good anymore.
I've never in my life had biscuits at Hardee's.
Well, it's like a sausage biscuit thing, but
Yeah,
it used to be
no.
like these buttery, yummy, delicious biscuits, and now they're just like, what is this? It's like they've tampered. They've changed something that's been tampered with. I know it. I'm like, this doesn't taste right.
Yeah, weird.
But I still go there. It's usually, women that work there, which is fine.
There
the
was
drive-thru and stuff.
we had an incident with too many pubes in the biscuits, so we're gonna have to change to a different mix. Someone was washing their uniform while they were making biscuits.
Some dude was back there doing his laundry, jacking it, the biscuit. And so now, recently, there's like some dude working there, and he's kind of got like a little bit of a southern twang,
Okay.
Welcome to these Hardee's there. Do you want something to eat there? And everywhere I go, like I'm trying to be good halfway. This makes no difference, but I try to order orange juice in the morning.
Orange juice isn't good for you. Orange juice is full of sugar.
Well, in a way, I suppose. But
yeah.
No one can understand me when I say orange juice. I don't know why. I must have some speech impediment or something.
Orange
it's like,
juice. What? Excuse me,
Orange
Mr.
juice.
Hardy. Can I have an orange juice?
Orange juice, please.
Orange
Yeah, I'm
juice.
like, what?
And they're like,
Right? Like, nobody can nail it. I always have to repeat myself. It's like, what?
they're like, OJ is not here.
Is that orange drink that we have? Is that what you're talking about?
Orange?
Orange juice.
Maybe because every time you say it, you revert to your baby talk, like whenever you're with your mom.
One,
Orange juice, mommy.
And so there's been like this dude working there recently, okay, which is no big deal, and he seemed like a nice gentleman, it's fine. But this was like, Valentine's Day actually is today, but
yeah,
this is like on Friday, and I forgot they were having this promotion, but they were having a promotion where they were going to make the biscuits in the shape of a heart.
Oh, heart biscuits.
Right?
Yeah.
And I felt very uncomfortable because I go up there, he goes, yours is shaped like a heart.
There you go.
I'm like, okay, wait. You might think I'm Bob Lament. Wanting to encourage your, behaviors. Whatever. Sorry.
I wrote "Be Mine" with some special icing on yours.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This dude was like, to fill out the survey. The survey's right below my phone number, if you know what I mean. I felt very uncomfortable.
How interesting. So you got hit on by some kind of geriatric hillbilly or something?
I don't know. The pointing it out part was like, I feel weird now.
Okay. That may just be you. I think probably most people.
I don't know. I read a lot of stuff into stuff anymore.
Yeah. No. What do you mean anymore? Oh my God.
More. Yeah. I know. I read way too much into people. Way too much.
So what's your third story then?
the third vital story, and this didn't happen to me,
Uh-oh.
but I come home.
Drive-through
and,
story? Another drive-through story?
Another drive-through story
Oh, wow.
involving my oldest son.
Mm-hmm.
And he had gone through a local drive-through, and it was not the other two stores I've mentioned. It was something else.
Burger King. He went to the Burger King.
Burger King, that's right, yeah. And apparently he gets home, he's realized they have given him the wrong order.
Wah, wah.
There's literally like $50 worth of food in this
Oh,
bag.
hey. And you're like, shut the F up, son. We're taking this.
Woohoo! So yeah, we all ate like kings that night. Like, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't realize that they give him like 3 bags of stuff, and he's like,
I
ordered was an iced coffee.
I don't know, man. And they're like, well, we're just going to throw it away, so why don't you keep it?
Oh, he called him up.
He's like, oh. Huh?
He called him up?
Yeah, no, my son did. My son realized the mistake, and I think he went back there.
Yeah, they can't take it back once it goes in your car.
Yeah, there's weirdos back here that do their clothes and stuff. And you don't want them to like, touch it because they'll do stuff to it.
Yeah, once it leaves the window, it's yours.
Them hobnobbers back there with their laundry and such.
The hobnobbers.
You don't want to get into their fistful of fury. I'll tell you that. We had like this big feast. I was like, wow, man, Impossible Burgers for everybody, man. Let's go.
Oh, you got Impossible Burgers?
No, it wasn't a Burger King.
I never had one of those.
I won't.
You're not? Oh, I want to try one sometime.
No.
When I'm out by myself, I never want to try it. I'm gonna have to go with the. I can't do this on my own. I need to go with a group for something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Which I'm never with a group, so it's never going to happen, I guess. But
yeah, it's true.
But now my daughter tried it. She said it was good. So.
Yeah, I just saw something bad about it, though. I don't know. There's some weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to try it. I'm not going to eat it every day or anything.
There's like some kind of conspiracy behind it. You're like, you don't want to eat that.
Well, they're supposed to, speaking of current events, they're supposed to open up an Impossible Meat plant here in St. Louis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to make the meat here, the fake meat.
The schmeat.
The plant-based whatever.
Meat.
Yeah. That's
fake
what I heard.
Well, I'll have to move down there, get me a job.
Yeah, you can get your job over at the plant meat place or whatever.
Wait, where's Title at? Oh, he's back there washing his clothes.
Yeah, he's back there. He's in our cud chewing area. He's the one that's chewing the cud.
I'm almost done. Hold
on. You're like the masticator. You're masticating everything.
I'm making beer like American beer.
That son of a bitch has got the biggest fucking mouth around here. He can chew up plants all goddamn day.
I'm making that South American beer where they chew up the leaves.
Yeah, they chew it up and spit it out.
Yeah.
That's you. Oh, masticator.
Masticator.
That's oddly enough, that's also your wrestling name.